It's working beautifully.
What is?
I can see some good news in here.
What about Nick?
No, I can't see anything about Nick. But I can see a tall, dark, handsome stranger who's shortly coming into your life.
Bearing glad tidings, I suppose.
That's right.
Yes, well, if you look a bit harder, Ethel, you'll find a cow in there.
Will I?
Yeah, just about to jump over the moon.
Oh.
Who's that?
Well, how do I know? I mean, I might be able to read tea leaves, but I can't see through walls, can I?
I'm not expecting no one.
Well, you're not the Queen, you know. I mean, people don't have to write you and make an appointment, or do they?
Ethel, go and see who it is.
Why should I? It's not my house.
Well, it might be Nick.
Yeah. What do I do if it is?
Oh, just go and find out.
Oh, all right. Oh.
Who was it then? Oh, my heavens.
Mrs. Cotton.
Oh, good heavens.
Mrs. Cotton, if I could have a word.
Trouble, innit?
Well, yes, Mrs. Cotton, I'm afraid
I knew
it is. If I could explain, I'm here about Mr. Cotton.
Has he gone and mugged someone? Or turned over a shop? Or was it an old-age pensioner?
What?
Just to feed his disgusting habit.
Mrs. Cotton, I don't think we're quite on the same wavelength here.
You're not trying to tell me he's gone and murdered someone?
What?
Is that the trouble he's in?
Oh, why don't you shut up and let him tell you, Dot?
I don't want to know.
Well, I do. What's he done?
Mr. Cotton hasn't actually done anything.
But you said he had. You said he was in trouble.
No, I didn't quite say that.
I heard you. Did you hear him, Ethel?
Yes, I heard you.
You asked me if it was trouble, and I said it was. I didn't say anyone was actually in trouble.
Can you make head or tail of this, Ethel?
No, I must agree I am a bit besotted all of a sudden.
Mr. Cotton isn't in trouble. He's more out of it.
Out of what?
Trouble.
What?
For good like.
Oh,
Mrs. Cotton, it's my sad duty to
I've
inform you.
killed him.
What?
As sure as if I stuck the needle in his arm with my own hands.
No, Mrs.
I've
Cotton.
gone and killed my own son. Oh!
some who'd say it was a blessing.
Look, Mrs. Skinner.
And there are some who'd say she was well rid of him after all these years of worry.
Can I try and get one thing straight?
Of course, I don't want to speak ill of thee. You know what. But he always was a shifty, no good wastrel, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry about that. I lost control of myself a bit back there, but I've had to read a Mark, chapter 7, verse 15, and I've straightened myself out now.
Mark?
The Lord, receiving the defiled sinner into the fold.
Yes, well, I'd like to straighten something out too, if I can.
Overdose, was it?
The thing is, I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding?
Here, you haven't come to the wrong house or anything, have you?
Of course, yeah, Ethel. He said Mr. Cotton, didn't he?
Well, I did, and I didn't.
Oh, don't start that again. My nerves won't stand it. First my son's in trouble, then he ain't in trouble, then it's him you called about, then it ain't him you called
If
about.
I could just explain. Mr. Cotton is deceased.
Oh, thank the Lord. Sorry, Dot.
But the Mr. Cotton we've had the report about isn't your son.
I don't understand.
It's your husband, Charlie.
I never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. Is this supposed to be funny? Is this supposed to be a joke?
Of course not. No, it said in the report, Mr. Charlie Cotton.
Policemen don't make jokes, Dot.
Charlie? How could Charlie have gone?
Apparently it happened on the M25. His lorry jackknifed. Probably the load shifted. That was Wednesday night. He died next morning. I'm very sorry.
Well, there weren't much he was good at, but he were good at driving. I could have understood if it was Nick, but not Charlie.
I am sorry, officer. She doesn't know what she's saying. Would you like me to make you a nice cup of tea, Dot?
I've got a new packet in here. I'm sure I have. Charlie always smoked, worse than me. You'll set the bed on fire one day, I said.
Thing
to
is,
him.
Mrs. Cotton, we'll need you to identify him. Just a formality.
Oh, they want you to go and identify him, Dot. Make sure it's him, see? At the hospital. It is at the hospital, isn't it?
That's right.
Before she does that. I think she needs a brandy. Dot, I'm going out and I'm going to get you a brandy. I won't be long. Oh. Yes, but he was her husband, you see, and she's taken it very hard. I don't know what to do with her. I mean, I might have to call on Dr. Legg and get him to give her a solution.
Yeah, well, if you carry on drinking that brandy, I'll be the one to call out Dr. Legg.
Oh, you're better. I'm just coming.
Doctor, sorry to hear. We was all just saying about poor old Charlie.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's odd, because when he was alive, there weren't no one round here with a good word to say about him.
Well, if there's anything we can do, Doc, you know...
Yeah, but what we mean is we're not sorry for Charlie, we're sorry for you.
Oh, that's nice of you. There's really no need to pity me, because I'm fine. Ethel?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We're ready for you now. He's through here. It's all right. His face is totally unmarked.
All right, then. I'm coming. There's no need for you to come.
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah. That's him. That's Charlie.
I thought I saw you in here. I was very, very sorry to hear about...
Oh, yeah, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Have you got some washing for me to do?
No, I didn't think you'd be working today, to tell you the truth.
Neither did I. It's not seemly, if you ask me. I don't know what people are going to say.
Far too much, I expect. They usually do.
Must have been a great shock for you, Doc. Now, if there's anything I can do...
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, there is.
Oh, right, well, fire away then.
Well, I was wanting to talk to you about police procedure. Because perhaps you can explain, because I don't understand.
Well, I tried, Doc. I'm a bit rusty on police procedure after all these years, but what seems to be the matter?
Well, you see, Charlie had his accident on the Wednesday, and he died in the hospital on the Thursday, but they didn't come to tell me till the Friday. Now, why was that?
Oh, there could be all sorts of reasons for that. I'll tell you what, I'll try and sort it out for you.
Oh, dear. I expect you think I'm peculiar, don't you? Like everybody else.
No. Why should I think you're peculiar?
Well, I don't feel nothing. No use pretending. Don't know what that makes me, but I don't care. I had to go to the hospital last night, you know, to identify the body, you know, get his effects. Well, I expect you're used to these places, you know, you being a policeman. But, oh, turn my stomach. Ooh, the smell. Still taste it.
Dot, it's quite normal when you go...
Even then, you know, even then when I was standing there looking down at him, my own husband dead, I didn't feel nothing. Not a thing. Do you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, typical Charlie. He hadn't even shaved. Couldn't even get that right. Not dreadful. What's the matter with me?
Rick here,
No, he's gone out.
Oh, terrific. I'll spend all...
Hello, Frank. I'm sorry to trouble you like this.
It's all right, darling. What can I do for you?
Well, I wanted your advice, really.
Oh, yeah. About a funeral, is it?
No, it ain't that, no. No, it's Nick.
Nick?
Yes, well, you're the only person I could think of round here, you know, what with your experiences with Diane and that. But I got to find him, you see, Frank, you know, tell him about his father. I mean, I know what you think of him, you know, and everyone else round here, but I mean, he's my son.
Yeah. Come on, Doc. Now, don't go upsetting yourself, sweetheart.
Yes, but I've got to find him. I mean, you don't understand. He was here, and I sent him away.
I know, Doc, I know. And I do understand. But I've got to tell you this. You could spend years and never find him. I went to every dust house, every filthy alleyway in London looking for Diane. I never found her. She came back when she was ready. And your Nick, he'll do the same.
Yes, but what if he don't? What if he can't?
Doc, please listen to me, darling. If he wants to bad enough, he'll find a way.
In the house, you see. Things that remind me. Because we was a happy family once. Charlie and me. You know, when Nick weren't no bigger than him. We used to grumble because we hadn't got much. Didn't know how much we had got.
Still no news from Nick?
Fathers and daughters, mothers and sons. That's what they say, isn't it? Well, it was always like that with my Nick. No matter what he done, I always forgave him.
Maybe that's as it should be.
Yeah, but I didn't this time. I turned me back. I mean, he come to me for help, and I turned him away.
Here. Where is he?
Darling.
Cheers.
Hey, what's the problem? Hey, leave it out! No!
Usual, yeah. It's all there. Cheers, mate.
Hey, mind your bike.
Oh, no, mate. No, that way.
Oh, I don't know, Frank. Here today and just like that.
Yeah.
As much trouble dead as when he was alive.
Oh, Arthur, that's a terrible thing to say. I think we all ought to go and see Doc later and pay our respects.
Good morning, Mrs. Cotton.
Morning. I suppose you'd better bring him in.
First moment I saw my William, he was a man for me.
Oh.
Mind you, he took a bit longer. Here. Do you remember your first date with Charlie?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was unforgettable.
Oh?
I remember what he gave me.
Don't tell me. A box of black magic.
No, it was a cigarette.
Oh.
Well, it was a puff, actually, of his Park Drive. Oh, made me go all wobbly at the knees. It was funny, isn't it? You know, how a little thing like that change your life.
Yes. Fatal extraction.
You know, I never smoked before then.
Oh.
I mean, look at me now. Who's that?
Oh. Be someone come to pay some respects.
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand hypocrisy.
What? Stay there, Willie. Here. It won't be for Charlie, you know. No, it'll be for you.
Oh.
For putting up with him.
Oh, I know Eddie.
Hello, Don. Ethel. There's been a phone call at the pub for you.
Oh.
He says he'll phone back in 5 minutes.
He?
It's your son, Nick.
Did you see my advert?
No.
Well, it's just that something's happened. What sort of trouble? I see. Well, I shall have to think about it, Nick.
Where is he?
Eddie, do you think I could possibly phone for a cab?
Yes, of course.
On him is an address, Mrs. Cotton. No magistrate's going to grant him bail if he hasn't got anywhere to live. Please, Ma. Now, look, it doesn't matter to me whether he's been living with you in the past or not. But if he is from now, well, we'll be satisfied.
Right.
I mean, honest. Look, I picked up this coat right from a jumble. How am I supposed to know it's some smackheads, eh? Probably why he sold it. Ma, you don't know how glad I was to see you walk through that door.
Don't lie to me. And there ain't no need to crawl neither. I said right, I'll do it.
You will?
But you gotta come home.
Of course.
Right, well, the court will let you know in due course when he'll be required to attend, and I need a surety of you in the meantime, Mrs. Cotton. And I'll need to see your son 3 times a week.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Oh. Come on, then.
Don't forget your coat, son.
We'll have to get you a suit.
What for?
Well, I'll tell you, Tony.
Ah, tell me now.
Well, I'm afraid your father's died.
Dad's dead. How?
It's an accident. And I want you at the funeral.
Here we are then. Home sweet home, eh?
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah, I feel great. Why?
Now you've had your fix.
Oh, I'm just glad to get out of that nick.
I know what you done.
Look, don't give me an hard time, Ma. I feel all right, OK? Just be grateful.
Grateful? I ain't got nothing to be grateful for.
Oh, suit yourself.
You're back.
Ethel! How are you? Wonderful to see you. Don't worry, Ma. I'll get the picture. I know when I'm not wanted. I've always known.
Where's he been? Is he all right? He's not drunk, is he?
No, he ain't drunk.
Oh, my God!
Nick! He's staying overnight. Says we can pay our respects. Yeah, a cup of tea.
Tea? Lovely. Do you know what it means to me? To be home? Do you?
No, and I don't want to, not when you're on that stuff, because it ain't real.
Huh. Real. What's real, eh?
See? There you go.
Here, I think I'll paint in here. Do the whole house. What colours can you see, Ma?
What makes you think you're moving back in?
Well, I've got to sign on at the nick, haven't I? So my case comes up from this address. That could take months.
You might just have to lie.
But, Ma, you promised the old bill.
So? It's the only way I could get you here.
You lied? Oh, I get you. You just want me stood in a black suit for the funeral, so it looks okay, then you chuck me out on the streets again. Charming.
Well, that depends on you.
Oh, what you mean if I'm a good boy and I mend my ways?
No, it depends on a lot of things, Nick, because we got a lot of things to discuss. And the first one is you and drugs.
Oh, drugs. Yeah, drugs. Anything else?
Yeah? We got to talk about you and me. What happened in the past. And what's going to happen in the future, if there is a future.
Yeah, well, that's quite a list, isn't it? So what if I don't want to play ball? You're going to disown me?
Oh, well, I do feel safer, you know, knowing there ain't nothing for you to inherit, if you know what I mean.
I'm all you've got.
No, Nick. I'm all you got. And the way I see it, you ain't got much choice. 'Cause there weren't nobody else for you to phone. Right, then.
I ain't wearing that to sit in here with him.
Oh, yes, you are. We're going to do this properly. We're going to see him off with respect.
Respect?
Well, he was a human being. I mean, and in his own way, he had a hard life as well.
I'm a human being and all. He never showed me respect. He never showed me nothing. Huh. Me see him off? You want to see me off before I was even born.
Oh, look, that is past now.
Well, not to me it ain't, and you're the one to blame.
Me? Oh, go on. I'm listening.
Me and him? Yeah, well, we did have the old one or two cosy fatherly chats. Like when he told me he wanted to get rid of me, but you wouldn't. You wouldn't have an abortion, even though he said he'd be leaving you.
That's not true.
That's what he said.
Well, it ain't the way it was. Look, Nick, I mean, you're too old to blame your father for what you are. I mean, we could all do that. I mean, I could tell you lots of things about my mother and father, but I mean, they're dead and buried and they're forgotten.
Yeah, well, I ain't got such a short memory.
Look, Charlie might not have been much of a father, but you had it made up to you. You never wanted for anything, did you? Now admit it.
You should have had a pet. A little dog like Ethel. A little doggy of your own. The things I wanted you never had to give. Some of them you never even heard of.
I want you to go upstairs and I want you to clean yourself up and I want you to put on your suit.
Look, Doctor, don't bother to take the flowers up the hospital. Why don't you keep them for yourself? Well, at least it's not supposed to rain tomorrow, is it, Arthur?
Yeah. No.
Because, well, it's been ever so hot lately, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice you've got Nick with you, you know, through all this.
Yeah.
See it in the paper, did you, Nick?
Nah. Look, I've got to get back.
Yeah, I think we
Yes.
better go, no. Dot, if there's anything you...
Yes, don't hesitate. All
thank
right,
you very
see you.
much.
Bye,
Yeah.
Ed.
Bye-bye.
Come on, Poppy. All right,
Thank you very
see
much.
you.
That's that. I should think there'd be no more.
Load of hypocrites. What do they care about him or you?
I say, Dot, you don't mind if I go now, do you?
Oh, feel free.
I was speaking to Dot.
No, of course not, Ethel. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right. Come on, will you?
Are you all right?
Of course I'm not. So where is it then, eh? Where's my fortune? Where did the old boy leave me then?
Nothing, Nick. Didn't leave you a penny. You didn't expect him to have made a will, did you? I'm the next of kin. Anything he left, it's mine. You ain't gonna make it through tomorrow, are you?
Look, just give me some money, Ma. I'll walk out that door. You won't see me no more. You won't have to worry no more.
You're really desperate, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm really desperate. Does that make you feel good?
No, it doesn't. No, I don't want to punish you. I mean, you've done that yourself. Look, I know it's hard to forget the past, but it has to be done. Because we have to move on. I mean, I want to move on. I want you to move on.
What do you mean?
I'll see you through.
Yeah? How you going to do that?
Well, I'll get you what you need. Enough for 2 days. You know, and I'll keep it. And I'll give it to you when you need it.
You?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got a dealer or something, ain't you? Someone you buy it from? Well, tell me who it is, and I'll go and get it for you.
Got it.
Where is it, Ma?
Go
God forgive you, Charlie Cotton. Because I never will.
Weird.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean, weird?
Well, knowing he's in there, never coming back.
Yeah. It's the last time Charlie will leave this house.
Blessed relief, if you ask me. Never knew where you were with Charlie. He was always leaving.
Yeah, don't I know it.
How long's he going to stay this time
As long
round?
as he likes it, his home, innit?
Oh, sorry I spoke, I'm sure.
Mrs. Cotton?
I must say, I was just surprised at you letting him make them sandwiches. Wouldn't catch me eating one. Not after what happened last time round.
Mrs. Butcher, we're really going to have to call it a day.
She'll get her, I know she will.
Organist is only booked until 12.
Oh, that's all we got to worry about then, isn't it, eh?
They won't wait all day, you know. They don't like it.
All right, Ethel, I'll pay. I'll pay.
You still want to go through with this?
Come on! I am so sorry, ladies. Mrs. Cotton, I'll be as quick as I can.
What the hell are they doing in there?
Don't worry, Nick. They can't be much longer.
Is he feeling all right?
Well, of course he is. Why shouldn't he be?
Hello?
What?
There's something happening.
Oh, thank the Lord for that.
We did it then.
Oh, yeah, just about.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Every
Cheers.
blessing to you.
Thank you.
Okay, hold it. That's it. Lovely. And again. Lovely. Right. Would you just move over that way a bit, please? Thank you. Right, parents are either side.
That's right, stand, Mr. Bailey.
Yes, yes. Would you tighten up, please? You have to be very tight. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, this
Excuse me,
is
could you
tight.
face that way, please? Camera's down there. That's it. Right. Everybody look at me. Look at me now. Nice big smile. That's it. That's it.
Yay!
What? I don't believe it. Trust Charlie Cotton to getting on the act.
Right, I'm off.
I wish you'd stay.
No chance, Mum. I'm not into funerals.
To remember the life of Charles Cotton. He was a singular man, a private man. In some ways, a bit of a mystery. We will probably never know what joys restored him, what sorrows brought him low. But he was a family man. He felt the burden of responsibility that all fathers feel as they watch their children growing up and leaving home. He leaves a widow, Dorothy, and a son, Nicholas, who will remember him as we do, with glad thoughts. Father, we thank you for those thoughts.
Nick.
More tea, Vicar?
No, thanks.
In fact, I really think I ought to be on my way.
Oh, yes.
I think
yes, it is. Oh, thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mrs. Cotton, I'll look in on you again soon. And God bless.
Thank you very much.
Is everything okay, Mrs. C?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just a bit upset, you know, what with the funeral and everything. Yeah.
Well, if you ever need me, just give me a call.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Pete.
What's the matter with you? Do you feel sick or something? Would you like an aspirin? I say don't. I think you ought to call the doctor.
No, he'll be all right, yeah. It's all the excitement. That's what it is. He'll be all right. You know, when he's had a little rest. Yeah. Thanks ever so much.
Ma.
See, if you carry on the way you're going, I shall be burying you before you know it.
So what? Be better off dead.
But what would have been the point, Nick?
Don't you get it? There isn't any. Why does everything have to have a point, eh?
Because it does. I mean, everybody's got to have something to live by.
Yeah, well, I don't be like everyone else, bored, grey and frightened to death.
Oh, you'd rather be like your father, would you? And no hoper.
Well, at least he did what he wanted, and he died happy.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong there. Your father was never happy in his life.
Huh. And you are, I suppose.
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. You got God, ain't you?
You think I don't know nothing, don't you? What with me church, me friends, and me blameless life. But at least I'm in charge. I can choose what it is I want to do. Not like you. You're tied down to that fix.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? I don't know what you're bothering for.
No, you don't, do you? Don't even know if I know myself. Certainly ain't love. I can tell you that.
Thank God for that.
Must be me duty, I suppose. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, me and Charlie, we never give you very much. I mean, Lord knows I tried. I never knew what it was, you know, what you really wanted. And Charlie didn't give a tuppenny cuss how you turned out. Oh, it was hopeless, Charlie was. But, I mean, the point is, if you go on the way you're going, I won't have given you nothing neither. And I can't have that. I can't let Charlie win. Not this time. Do you get it?
I don't know.
Well, you're my only son. You're my only hope. I've got to get it right with you.
How do you reckon you're going to do that, then?
By getting you off that drug.
If you think you're to get me down that clinic, you've got another think coming.
No, I'm going to keep you here at home. And I'm going to get you off it bit by bit till you don't need it no more.
Where are you going to get the money for the gear? It don't come cheap, you know. I know. You could always take up shoplifting again.
I'll get that money. Somehow.